In this video, you will learn how to use Helium 10's advertising tool to optimize your advertising campaigns. The product manager, Vince Montero, of this Helium 10 module will explain you the difference when you are doing these optimizations using Amazon Seller Central and downloading the Excel reports, spreadsheets, and versus the Helium 10's advertising platform. If you would like to test Helium 10 tools, check the links below. Also, there are discount codes there, and you can also watch another video with Vince. You will find the link upstairs. And if you want to hear more videos like this with experts in software tools, subscribe below to the YouTube channel of Orange Click, click the notification bell, and now enjoy the conversation. Hello Vince, it's nice to have you here. Could you please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit what is Helium 10's advertising module and how does it help Amazon sellers?
Sure. Hey, I'm Vince Montero. Thanks for having me again. I'm the product manager for Ads by Helium 10. That actually stands for Automated Data Solution. It's not just the word ads. And here at Helium 10, we have a whole suite of tools that help Amazon sellers, everything from product research to keyword research. So now I'm working on this PPC management tool called Ads.
All right. And in this video, we will learn how to optimize advertising campaigns by using Helium 10's advertising tools, right?
That's correct. Yeah, I wanted to show users the difference between doing it within Amazon Seller Central and then how they can do the same things in Ads.
Perfect. We're ready. Let's jump to the screen.
So for users that have already created campaigns or maybe have created campaigns using the Ads tool, I kind of wanted to show the difference between what you would need to do to optimize these campaigns in Seller Central, and then what that would look like in Ads. So the first thing that users have to do is look at their search term reports. They're called search term reports, but they can also actually be keyword reports as well that you look at. However, as you can see here, these are all search term reports. What you really want to do is look at your search terms because those are going to give you the information that you need to see what's actually being connected to your keywords. So if you optimize your search terms, you're really effectively also optimizing keywords as well. So once you've created a report, you would just go ahead and download that report. So I'm just going to do an example one here. And then once it's downloaded, you would take a look at that. And typically what users are going to do, so once you open the search term report that you've downloaded, you're going to want to look at the results of these search terms. You can see at the top here, customer search term. So this is all the things that users have entered in the search bar in Amazon. And then you can see that targeting is the keyword actually. So you can see sometimes that what a user enters isn't necessarily the same thing that the user or that Amazon connects. So this user typed in I walk hands free, and Amazon connected it to the keyword I walk free. So you'll see different examples of that. Here we have a user entered alternative crutches or alternative to crutches, and you can see Amazon matched it to the keyword crutches alternative. So that's why it's important to really look at your search terms to gauge how they're affecting the keywords that you are targeting in your PPC campaigns. So when you do look at this, obviously you're going to want to sort this whole thing. If you want to do it by spend, if you want to see what the keywords have done by spend, you can do that way. If you want to do it by ACoS, you would do it by that. Most people do it by ACoS and then by spend, so you can see your top ACoS and then you can see your top spenders below that. So I won't go into the whole process of sorting it, but you can basically see that if you did sort it, all the ones that do have an ACoS would be pulled to the top, and then you'd be able to find the ones that have a high ACoS, not this one, but I was looking for one that possibly had a high ACoS. This one has a 14% ACoS, so that's higher than everything else. So that might be something then you would want to then look at that particular search term, which in this case is hands-free crutch. And that might be something that you'd want to maybe optimize in the campaign where it's found. So the other thing that Amazon does provide it does gives you the names of the keyword of the campaign, and then it does give you the name of the ad group. And you can see that is listed here at the top. So It's a lot of different, creating the report, downloading the report, sorting the report, researching the report, and then taking the information from this report and then applying it to your campaigns. So now I'm just going to show you how users can really simply do that just by using ads. So here we are in ads, and this is the dashboard. This is the main page that you see, and we're in the same account that we were just looking at in Seller Central, but we're viewing it in ads. So to get a look at all the different search terms, like we just did in Seller Central, you just click on the Analytics tab, and it takes you to a page where all the information is listed at a high level. If you want to see your campaigns based on where they are in the portfolio level, if you've used portfolios, you can go ahead and do that. And down the line, you can sort all of your data by campaign, by ad group, by keyword, or by search term. Search term is the one I'm going to share right now, because again, this is the easiest way for you to optimize your campaign is by looking at the search terms. So when you do that, so basically using ads, you don't have to do that whole download process. You don't have to go through and set the parameters. You don't have to go and then download it and then view it and then sort it and then take the day, save the data, and then go to into the campaign and maybe do some optimizations on those search terms by maybe making them negative. So you can do all of that within ads. You can see I just clicked a few buttons. You can look at it by different dates, so to see how far back you want to go. In ads, when you're a new user, we do pull in 60 days worth of data. So for new users, they're really able to get a really good grasp of how some of their search terms are doing in ads. So everything is downloaded or pre-downloaded for you, basically. If you wanted to see the campaigns associated with these particular search terms, we have a campaign toggle so that you basically can see the search term and the campaigns associated with it. You can do the same thing at ad group level, and you can do the same thing at keyword level. And again, this gives you an idea of how the search terms are being connected to different campaigns based on different keywords. You can see here that this is the search term, iWalk 2.0 hands-free crutch, but all of these keywords here are being associated with this particular search term. So it really gives you an idea of what campaigns, which keywords are spending what amount of money for each of these search terms, which is invaluable to get that kind of visibility into the search terms performance. So very similar, you would want to sort. Obviously here it's simple because you just click a button. So you'd want to sort by ACOS, and you'd get your highest ACOS search terms right at the top. Of course, you could also do that by spend as well if you wanted to do that. Additionally, we do have different filters available. If users wanted to drill down into this data even more, they could only see certain items over a certain ACOS or spend if they've made sales. So lots of different metrics that you can use to then drill down this data even more. And again, all of this is so that you can really quickly optimize your campaigns on that search term level. So the other feature that I wanted to share simply is if you found something that was bad. So let's say, for example, let's sort this again by ACOS and see what our highest one is. So, that's actually pretty bad. So 60% ACOS for this particular search term, broken foot. So that's probably something that you would want to make negative. And by making negative, I mean that this particular search term is no longer going to appear linked to that particular campaign that's associated with it. So if you wanted to see what that campaign was, you can see there's 2 campaigns that are associated with that term broken foot. But you can even see here, it's actually done well in one campaign at only 20%. It's this campaign here that actually has not done well in. So this is the campaign that you would want to make it a negative. We've made that super easy. Even if you don't click on the campaign button, all you need to do if you really wanted to possibly make this search term negative because it has performed poorly is click on this icon right here. It's a little spyglass with a negative in it. And it just says right there, add to negative keywords. So you can quickly pull up the information similar to what I just showed, but it lets you know that this search term broken foot, these are the results that we saw on the main page. And this is where you would go ahead and add it as a negative. You can see here, it's already been made a negative. So this process was already done, and this one was left on, and this one was made a negative. So let me see if I can find one. That's not good either. So yeah, so this one, Niwak scooter, has its 60% ACOS, which is too high, has not been made a negative yet. So the box is still unclicked. We can go ahead and apply that. And boom, just like that, that keyword is for this particular search term, Niwak scooter. Let's see. It's just that one campaign. So basically that search term is no longer going to be associated with that particular campaign. And once you do that, once you look down the line at, different ones here, this one you can see here 65%. So that might be another one that you want to make negative. So again, it's just a really much simpler way of optimizing your campaigns using the search term report in Seller Central, or just using the search term level that you see here in ads. Another interesting thing that I just wanted to note, and actually loaded first when we first looked at this, if you just wanted to see how your ASINs are doing, because auto campaigns, for example, pull in a lot of ASINs now. And what that means is you'll see in your search term reports the letter B and followed by letters and numbers. It's 10 digits long. These are actually products that your campaign, product listings that your campaign is showing on. So this gives you additional insights into all the different product listings that Amazon is linking your campaigns to. So this is very powerful, again, because ASINs are being used a lot for product listing by Amazon. So for auto campaigns, for example, you're going to see a lot of these types of ASINs show up as search terms. You can see right here, this is an auto campaign, or obviously product targeting campaigns target ASINs already. So if you wanted to get additional insights onto what these products are, you just click on it, and then we will automatically show you in Amazon, hey, here's the product that your campaign is showing on. And you can make a decision if you want to optimize it or not. And let's see if we'll find, let's see. So typically what we'll find is the ad that we were just looking at. It might be on the second page. So these are product listings targets, right? So everything that we're seeing here are product targeting ads, because these are ads that are appearing on a listing, right? They're not appearing on the search term page when you just look at the search results. So these are very powerful ad units because they're on the listing of another seller. So I don't see it, but basically you get the idea, is that this is the area or another ad unit here where this particular campaign was showing in order for this ASIN to show up on your page as a search term. So again, Seller Central way, a little bit longer. Just using our ads to review your search term is just a much quicker and more effective way of doing these types of optimizations.
And talking about these ASINs in this report, what do you suggest for Amazon sellers to do? Do they to treat them as a regular keywords and then to make them negative if the ACOS are bad? Actually,
recently, Amazon just released the ability to make ASINs negative in auto campaigns. Previously, you could not do that. You basically just had to look at the product listing like I just showed you and maybe make the name of the brand of that product negative and then hope that you're not going to appear on that product listing. So as of about 2 weeks ago, so this is new for all of you viewers, if you have a lot of ASINs in your auto campaign that are just spending, definitely you can now take advantage and you can make those ASINs negative so they no longer are affecting that campaign and the search terms. So they're not going to appear anymore as search terms connected to that campaign.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Vince. It was a pleasure to have you here. It was nice to learn how you can use Helium 10's ADS, Automated Data Studio. No, what was the name?
Automated Data Solution.
Yeah, cool. How to use this tool to automate. We actually have another video. You will find the link at the top and in the description, but also how to optimize existing campaigns. So if some people have question about the advertising module of Helium 10, what's the best way to get in touch with you or your team?
We have additional information at Helium 10. So you just go to helium10.com /tools /ads. If you don't remember that, just go to helium10.com and go to the marketing area, and then you'll see ads and to get additional information. If you have questions, we do have quite a few Facebook groups out there. So you can go to Facebook, look for Helium 10. You'll see different groups that are associated there. And we do have a lot of people that we're conversing with about PPC.
Thank you very much, and good luck in your business. Bye-bye. I hope this video was useful, and if you would like to test and try Helium 10, check the links below. Also, you'll find the discount codes. And also, you are welcome to watch the next video where we talk about Helium 10. Yeah, click or watch or stay here. I wanted to say you can look at me. All right, bye-bye. Good luck in your business.